All right, Ed, our first question of the day, college career fairs, yes or no? What are your thoughts?
So yes, if they're done right. And what I mean by that is that, I've been to so many of these. It's some of the, right here in Boston, we have MIT and Harvard and all these preeminent, prominent schools. And I see everyone trotting out the same boring collateral featuring, the same stock images, and it's all about the giveaways and what have you. And again, that's speaking to a different audience when it's not a one size fits all. You really, if you take a direct strategic approach to what you're thinking about, the school you're going to, the majors you're looking to attract, and how to stand out to them, it becomes a very different proposition and something that is much more success. I'll tell you a quick story. Back when I was with a software security company here in Boston, we used to go to MIT, and it used to be just, we were up against Apple and Facebook and the CIA and all these amazing companies with huge booths and everything, and we'd be sitting there twiddling our thumbs, until one year we took a different approach. And we stepped back and we said, okay, what are these kids interested in, right? What kind of marketing can we do to get their attention? And why would they want to talk to us? So we had a hacking tool that we knew they actually taught at MIT. So instead of the company name, they didn't know our company name. They knew the tool, though, so we wore the tool T-shirts. Instead of having boring collateral, we did memes. And at the time, that baby one where he's doing the pump fist was big, and the condescending Wonka. And instead of the standard people sitting at a desk, boring stuff, we did meme banners. It was one as the baby meme, and on top it said, graduates college, gets a job at Rapid 7, right? And then on the other one, it was the condescending Wonka. It was, again, the image of Wonka, and it said, so you're not applying to our company? And then on the bottom, it said, good luck in quotes with your career, right? And again, it spoke to them in a language they're used to, in a medium they're used to, and also talking about the tool that they were already learning that we knew that they were engaged with. We had people coming, even we had the people from Microsoft come by our booth that year and say, who are you guys? And why is there people coming to you that we want to talk to? So again, taking a step back, it was just an example. It's understanding your audience, planning for your audience, and engaging with them in a way that will bring the right people to you.
Yeah, and I'm going to hit on that last part, engaging, because I had the same experience. Don't bother going to a job fair if you're just going to sit there and hand stuff out and talk to students. It's not going to work. What we've done in the past is thought about what we could do to help the candidates relax. I mean, these are students. They're not, super prepared. Maybe they've gone to the Career Center, but let's face it, they don't have experience in this. They're petrified. They're deer in headlights. So all of a sudden, if they walk up to a booth and that booth is playing a game, right? Oh, and they're invited to come in and play the game. There's that sense of, okay, this is different. I have an activity. I'm doing something. The conversation starts naturally. And there's a way to talk about what you do, why you do it, why grads like working there. But it's more organic. It's happening through an interaction or an activity. And that makes a huge difference because they become more themselves, which is what we're looking for anyways, right? We want them to be really themselves. But we become so memorable as the booth that had fun and did something interesting. And I think it's very similar to what you said. You really branded yourself and made it interesting. I'm going to challenge everyone to do something, have an activity at your booth that allows them to just relax and engage with you. You're going to see a totally different type of candidate, and you're going to get all of them running up to want to do this as well. And that's really the goal. Like you said, we want something unique and different at that job fair so that they leave with the right impression.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, couldn't agree more. And just to add on to that, it's also post-career fair, what happens? How fast do you communicate back to the ones that you're interested in? What's the messaging you give to the people that you met with that might love you, but you don't love them? How do you leave a great impression with people that you build a pool for the future, but also with the pool that you want to engage with now? Yeah. It is not collect paper resumes, which we do. Career fairs still, there's a lot of technology out that's changing that, but still people come with paper resumes. And it does take time to get those into your applicant tracking system, to spend the time to follow up. But it's time well spent for your brand and for the people you want to engage with.
Couldn't agree more.